OrganizedAfterLife.com video tutorial for Part 5 on financial information. On these pages we want to enter everything as possible regarding your personal finances. Keep in mind that you can enter whatever you want, whatever is private you don't want anyone else to see. You don't have to enter it, it's entirely up to you. And don't forget there's another video tutorial about how to secure your document with password protection. Look for that on our website. So on the top of the first page in the financial section, you want to put all your advisors, your CPA, your stockbroker, estate planning attorney, personal lawyer, business lawyer. Just kind of have all their contact information in here. Then go through and list a series of your different bank accounts, brokerage accounts, retirement accounts, well, where they are, account numbers, if there's any notes or a personal contact person at the bank that you have there, any information that would be helpful to the person that's having to go through this at some point. And make phone calls and figure everything out. It's really helpful to know where everything is. Anything, other ones, online accounts. There's a place for passwords later on in the organizer. Then a list of any real estate holdings, not just your primary residence, but any rental properties you have, raw land you have, a rental property you may have. And then try to put in any sort of monthly income amount that you may be getting. That way someone knows to make sure to collect the rent. Something if you're out of commission for a while. Then the series of your vehicles, list those in here. Just the make and model, what year they are. License plate, everybody knows where that is. But the VIN number, you can usually find that right above your steering wheel by the windshield. There's a little small metal plate that has your VIN number on there. Any other vehicles, motorcycles, RVs, boats, travel trailers, those kind of things. Any other property, things that are valuable or important that you just want to list in here. One of the good things you can do is, for insurance purposes, is take a video camcorder and go around and videotape everything in your house, down to what books and DVDs and you name it. Just videotape it all, and then take that video and either upload it online somewhere safe, or give a copy to a relative, or put it in a safe deposit box. That way, if your house burns down or there's a theft, you have some sort of evidence of what you have. Ideally, you should have it in writing too, but it's a good start just to do it in video. List of income sources, pensions, Social Security, military, rental income, just kind of put that in there as well. Then a series of debts, you can put in an as of date. Obviously, there's changes, but you can either leave the balances off or just put in a number, roughly what it is at the time when you filled this out. Keep in mind this is a working document that you can always go back and change later at any time you need to. Car loans, credit cards, student loans. There's a place for any other types of loans that are not listed. And then there's a section here into different powers of attorneys for financial reasons. You're going to give someone power to pay bills for you, to access accounts for you, or for instance, a springing power of attorney that only becomes in effect if something happens to you and someone needs to do something. And if you're curious about what each of these means, you will see a little web link right on here. If you just, let me zoom in there real quick. If you just click on the link, it should fire up a website. And this one, for instance, is to Wikipedia that kind of explains all the different types of legal documents that are out there, and a little basic description. Keep in mind that this organizer is not a legal document. It's purely just for your FYI information in here. So there's different types of powers of attorneys. Here's a list for your executor, who those are. Those should have copied right over from the people in charge section that you filled out earlier. And this next part is on bills. If you're in a hospital or you just can't get to paying your bills, you don't want to come out and realize that all your bills are late and your power's been shut off, your mortgage is late, your water's turned off, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So list all the different companies and the typical monthly amounts, so that the person that you've designated in charge of bills can go ahead and get those paid as you go. Let's see here: medical, dental, life insurance. You can be as detailed or not as you so choose to. Phone companies, car insurance, property taxes. A lot of times that's paid directly through a mortgage company along with maybe your insurance, but just put a note in here and don't just leave it blank. That way someone knows kind of what they're looking for. And then there's just a section at the bottom for any other bills that are not categorized. And that's it. Thank you very much.